inside the good love, lush inside the good love, Mashiach come. Ay, 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 ay. Anywho, in your negula. So, you have, all in your Pashas Tuma, Kodesh Baruch Hu wants us to bring the base of Mikdash, Chulu, 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 all in your base of Mikdash, Mishkan, the base of Mikdash. See in Naftoida, right away, Shlomo Melech building the base of Mikdash, Chulu, 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 everything too, the Mishkan, the base of Mikdash, all in there, B'tachton. So we see in Naftorah, talks about, thinning the inside the windows and widening outside. And then we see the Mishkan was reached the furthest place of the earth, was everything to spreading the holiness. Basically, the Shechanti B'toch to spread, to bring people closer to Kucha Bichu. Only the Shlichut Kucha Bichu, Shechanti B'toch is Chaim Nitzchi, שהקודש ברוך הוא עצב מהותו ושכינה מחיה אותך וכו', the only name Shechanti B'toch, וכו'. So the whole inyan, we have the argument, the arguments of Tzaddikim, the Radak, I believe, and maybe Ramchal. I'm not sure. I don't have photographic memory. I'm not a rabbi. Maybe but the truth is that Kodesh Baruch he said all is Rav. He says, we know in Pashas Zino, Harav Avner, even before he became Baal Tshuva, so Kodesh Baruch looks at all as Harav. So Yeshinyan Sharav, Harav Koops. But I know whatever. We're not going to get into that. But with the Inyan, as I believe it's Rav Mordechai Eliyahu talking about the Rashi says, what's the Inyan? The Beit HaMikdash, how's the Beit HaMikdash going to come? So Rashi says it come ready-made from Shemaim, chulu. I believe the arguments if the Orot come, or if we're going to have to do anything, and Rabbi Shimon comes and says, that Shimon comes and says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu Batzmo is going to build because it's something that a human builds and gets destroyed, not to be something that's never going to be destroyed. But like Baal Shem Tov states that Am Yisrael Kucha Bichu Kulo Chad. The inyan is, ain't no mavada. Everything's Kucha Bichu. It's be Al Yado Shemelech Mashiach Shoresh Atmuto Chulu. The inyan, all we can see is Ma'alet Teva B'tocha Teva Chulu. That's the whole argument. But we already know the Orot Shel Beis HaMikdash is already here. Chulu. So the inyan, how Hashem is going to bring only Kucha Bichu Batzmo knows this, right? Only Hashem could know this and know this how exactly it's going to happen. But what we know is, because different in your name of Beit HaMikdash, so we know is that a Jew has to do everything they can to put the Beit HaMikdash in place. This is the mitzvah of this week's parshas to build the Beit HaMikdash. This is Pnimis, Tzoni, Shalom Bayit, chulu, and I have an inyan where HaKadosh Baruch Hu showed me this when I had a vision where I was like, maybe I, saw something I shouldn't see, and basically I had a vision that was inside 770. We know 770 Mikdash Ma'at. Inside, we know the other inyanim that from the Aron, from where they laying the Torah till the Aron HaKodesh, until the roof is the measurements, exact measurements of the Mizbeach and the libations. The Kosher Baruch is the Rebbe's libation. The Rebbe says in Sikha himself, he says that the Rebbe in his office is Kodesh HaKadoshim chulu. So all the things I saw the Ki'ilu, that where you enter into your eyes, into your ears. It says I was Ki'ilu walking in 770. I saw the same things in 770. And Ki'ilu, Hashem was showing me that what Hashem is not happy about and what Hashem is okay with. Chulu. So it's an inyan in Beit HaMikdash b'pnim is chulu. That's the inyan. So, yeah, ye. So we have at the end, what's amazing over here, at the end of that Torah, we have something really amazing over here. This is the different inyanim of Beis HaMikdash. What we know what Beis HaMikdash Pnim is, it comes from Shema. Beis HaMikdash Pnim is B'Pnim, Shechanti B'tocham, chulu. So, Beit HaMikdash, the building itself is Beit HaMikdash Chitzoni, the all inyan, it's all inyan of Elyon of Tachtoin, to manifest this in all the world. Lasot, they were doing the Tzot no. Shechanti B'toch Chulu. But what's amazing in this of Torah, we see at the end, and we see exact words. I don't want to mess these words up. Exact words Hashem promises. Hashem promises is Hashem's statements and promises has to be, and this is what's going to be. So we see over here, let's see. And God said to Shlomo, את משפטי תעשה ושמעת את כל מצוותיי ללכת מהם וכמויסי דבריי איתך אשר דיברתי על דוד אביך ושכנתי בתוך בני ישראל ולא אעזוב את עם ישראל. So Hashem promises, if you go my ways, you follow my statutes and judgments, if you go my ways and do what I want, that we know that Shlomo HaMelech was the closest to Gula Shlemus Amitis. This is known. So Hashem promises that when we go with Hashem and follow Hashem's ways, that that Hashem will never leave us. So with Shlomo, there's a whole bunch of, Inyanim, it came to Avodah Zarah, the woman pushed Avodah Zarah, he had something with, Inyan, a woman, that's why I said, don't have too many wives, chulu, chulu, chulu. What's the Inyan? The Inyan, Eshet, what does it say? Isha Irasa Na'it Talel is when God fears. Shlomo brings, whatever. We're not going to get into it. Whatever is all these things, whatever. Everything's everything was meant to be, and whatever for every reason. But Hashem promised Shlomo. So we know if Shlomo, if there wouldn't have been things, we know that with the woman and the fact the main inyan, the car is not necessarily the woman. The car is that they brought Avodah Zarah into the Yerushalayim, and that was the inyan. Hashem split up the kingdoms, and maybe there was other inyan, but that's the main inyan. We know. So HaKadosh Baruch is saying here, if that wouldn't have happened, you and you would have went with my ways, you would have stayed with my ways, it would have been a nitzchi, chulu, chulu, chulu. Yeah, so I was thinking about this, Yeah, this is the inyan. HaKadosh Baruch says, if you did, this promise is something that always stands. Hashem knows, if you go on my ways pleasant, peaceful, chulu, chulu, chulu. We know also the ways, the main thing. I was thinking about this more, but not the main thing. We know sinas chinam. That the biggest sin in Torah, by far, infinitely bigger than any other sin, is sinas chinam. When we hate one another and we do things to cause other people agma nefesh. And this inyan, this is another inyan. Why the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed? You didn't go in Hashem's ways. So I said, from my perspective, I'll do everything to go be in Hashem's ways, and we do this together with the Sanhedrin and all in Inyanim of Beis Hamikdash, Kohanim, Leviim, Nevi'im, Kolam, so we all work together to make sure we do everything in the ways of Hashem, the way Hashem wants, by Ein Sof Ahavas Yisrael, Chulu, 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 to go in Hashem's ways, judgments, and laws and statutes, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. That's the Inyan, Verstehst the Inyan. So this is a promise. We know if we do this, we'll have the Beis Hamikdash HaShlishi, however Hashem decides to bring it, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. And Hashem will never leave it. This the Inyan. So this amazing thing, just to internalize this and to live with this, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. That's the Inyan, Verstehst the Inyan. May God bless all our souls. This comes to Hashem Zashita Pula, Beis Hamikdash, Kohanim, Leviim, Shem, Beis Machos, Dav Kaponis, Kedoides, Bikurim, Nachapon, Menara, Kolim, Shem, Beis Hamikdash, Beis Machos, David, Chulu, 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 Amen, Amen, Kol Am Yisrael, Amen, Ken Yotzon, Netzatzel Aved, Yichya Melech, Yichya Maka, Queen, extension Queen, peace and love and peace, L'chaim, V'livacha, V'levaka. We all have a circumcised heart, we all have a soft heart, and have Ein Sof love for Chad Hasheni, and have Ahavas Yisrael, and have Hashem Ein Sof. Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. Hashem will never, that we can have the Beis Hamikdash for all eternity, Chulu, 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 and have life, Chaim Nitzchi, for all eternity, Chulu, Chulu, Chulu. Ein Sof Simcha, and poor is the Adam, Nachnisim Adam, Mabim Simcha, so Ein Sof Mabin, Od Yiter Simcha, Od Yiter Simcha, Od Yiter Simcha, Od Yiter Simcha. So another, where we talk that the Simcha brings the brachot and tovs, not only the Simcha, Shafoch, Kol Devar, that we're dealing with, and everything we're dealing with, the Od Yiter Tov, Od Yiter Tov, Od Yiter Tov, the brachas Ad B'Idai, Chulu, 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 Amen, Amen, L'Kol Am Yisrael, Chulu, 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 Amen, Amen, L'Kol Am Yisrael, Amen, Ken Yotzon, Am Netzatzel Aved, L'chaim, V'nivecha, V'levecha, B'chadel Mechalam, Boire Pri Agafen. May God bless. Share it here now. May God bless. Amen.